Welcome back, everybody, for a long overdue pickups show. I haven't done one of these in a while. When I checked, it might have been September was the last time I shared some of the things that I've been wasting all of my money on. Now, this is normally the mail call madness spot, but the boys couldn't film this week, so to help them out, I figured, you know what, I'm going to fill their time slot and do my own little pickups show in its place. So make sure you come back next Friday for Jedi and Dom and their own little mail call madness show. So with that, I do have a bunch of stuff here, and I got a lot of packages. I don't remember what all of them are. There's some toys, there's some store variants, even mystery box because I forgot to cancel. A lot of weird stuff. So if you want to see what I've been wasting my money on the last few weeks, just hang up for a few seconds, and I will be right back to share all of my pickups. All right, later. Okay, so here we are. We are going to start off, as I said, with some of the toys that I picked up. I order a lot from Entertainment Earth. I pre-order a lot, I guess you should say. Things get announced, and I go, you know what? I'm going to want that. Let me just pre-order it, and then when it's there, I just get it. I know it could be expensive. Shipping can be expensive and all that stuff, but it seems to be easiest for me. So I don't have to pay attention, go hunt, or overpay and things like that. I can be patient. Because again, I'm not collecting for investment purposes. I'm just collecting the toys that I want for myself. Now, I already had opened a couple of boxes before we got to that, so I'll share those ones first. I know you guys see me talk about Vox Machina. I love that show, and I got another one of the figures. They don't have many. I think this is my third of the run. This is the brother, Vaxeldan, I think, if I'm pronouncing it right. His sister, I already have her, and I have can't think of his name. I'm just blanking for whatever reason. Anyway, I got another one of the characters already as well. I got some GI Joes. I got to put these ones up together because here we have them. Look, they form. The box goes together as well, so we got it. And yeah, Tomax and Zaymot, the twins GI Joe. So I used to love these as figures as a kid. So happy to get these classified versions into my collection because, yeah, like I said, still pretty cool. And I got another Joe, one of my early favorites as well from the original run. I grabbed a Stalker. Always like Stalker. And look at all the stuff they give this guy now. Look at all those extra weapons, knife, his green beret comes off. Still got the backpack and all that stuff. Awesome. I dig it. I dig it. So those were ones that I had already opened. I do have a couple more boxes, so I'm going to open these up hopefully really quickly and see what's in here. Again, I don't recall what these could be. They could be GI Joes. It could be Star Wars guys. They could be Dungeons and Dragons type or Vox Machina type stuff. We'll see. But our first one, all right, got that. A lot of paper here. Oh, looks like there's a couple things. Oh, and the occasional Marvel Legend. I'd forgotten that I had ordered Kate Bishop Hawkeye. Yeah, I don't get all of these, so you can see that there's the one leg, but the ones I think that are kind of cool, I went and picked this up. I don't know. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might even give them to my son, let him open it if he wants to play with this one. So, Kate Bishop Hawkeye, right there. What else is in this box? There's something in here that seems kind of heavy. This might be the Troop Builder pack. I know there was one of those in here as well, so I'm gonna open this up and see what this is, just to be sure. Because if that's the case, I can't leave it in a pack like this. This can't display a cardboard box. Also, not looking forward. You've heard me complain on the tax show about this. Also, not looking forward to the upcoming cardboard plastic-free version. Oh, well, yeah, it is. Let's see if I can get a finger hold on it. Yep. That's what it looks like it is. Oh, and this is a case where, yes, there is no window. The box art's kind of cool, but this is the the Vipers? Yeah, the Viper officer and two Vipers inside. So you can see on the back, three figures in here. So you got the officer and then two grunts, I guess. A lot of weapons and things all like laid out here. I really wish there was a window box so I could see them, that this would open up, but apparently that is no longer the case. So it is what it is. Oh, where to put that one? That one's kind of bigger, so I'll stick that over there. Yeah, so that's what's in that box, and I do have one more. Another Entertainment Earth box that came in last week, so let's see what's in here. Again, I know I could have pre-opened all these boxes and you guys didn't have to watch me fumble, but this also gives me a second to, well, hopefully stop talking, rest my voice a little bit. Oh, jeez, I didn't realize how big this sucker was. Apocalypse on the card, but I don't know if you could see how big this figure is. I mean, you compare it to Marvel Legend, like, look at the size of this thing. I didn't know it was going to be that big. I thought the figure would be big, maybe show up in a box, but this huge card, it's kind of crazy, but still pretty cool. Animated style Apocalypse. Kind of fun. Gonna have to display that somewhere. But yeah, that's what was in that box. So, and that's the only thing in that one. So that's what was in that box. Now we're gonna get to the comic books, and I think to do that, you know what, I might want to set up my second camera. It might make things a little bit better. So we're gonna do a little bit of a Zach Morris timeout. Time in. All right, so you guys didn't know how long that took. That was a couple minutes I had to set this up. But first thing I want to show you is something that I did get from New York. I didn't go to New York Comic Con, but my buddy did, and I got to see him at Baltimore. And he actually didn't bring it to Baltimore, but he did bring it to work that following Monday after I reminded him that he didn't give me my Star Wars book yet. And that's what I've been waiting for, is this, the Virgin version of the Star Wars Ronin book. So I was happy to get this into my collection. So this is another pickup. I mean, I gave him the $40 to go and get it. So that's what the cost was, $40. I think it's limited to, what does it say on the other side? Limited to 800. There is this little, COA and all that stuff, what copy it is. But still, pretty cool book. And happy to get it into the collection. Now, with that, let's go back to our little display here and get into our first little unboxing, which is going to be, yes, another ComicTom mystery mail call. Yeah, I told you guys I tried it out and then I forgot to cancel, and I got a second box. Open that one up. I didn't do it on camera, but did open up the second box that I got, and then apparently I didn't cancel the right way. I think I can't. I don't know, but I got a third box. Now I think I'm all set and all canceled. But yeah, like I said, I was just trying to try it out. Like, I wasn't looking for an ongoing subscription, long-term deal or anything. Just wanted to check it out. And again, if there's any mystery boxes out there that you guys are curious about and you want me to be the guinea pig, just let me know, and I'll try to give it a try. I did do a variant one. I forget what store, but I just a couple days ago, just on a whim, I said, you know what? It's a variant box from one of these stores. They're overstocked, kind of like the Campbell box, but I forget who it was. But I did it, so we'll see what's in that box when I get it, and I'll tell you what store it was once I remember. But for now, let's just get to the Tom mystery mail call here. And apparently he was at at Baltimore, but I did not see him, nor did I meet him. But yeah, would have said hello. But I just didn't. We didn't cross paths. So Marco, I think Marco ran into him, but I did not. So there we go. I got my little mail call box here with all of his logos and whatnot. It is a nice little setup with the little accoutrement here, I guess. Looks nice and official. You got the logo and branding in place. And then, yeah, so let's put this aside. And let's see what books I got in here as we go through this. All right. Oh, you know what? While we do this, I'll take this down so I can do the dual screen so I can show you guys what's in there. All right. Again, I have no idea what's in here or what's supposed to be in here. First book is an old one. All right. Wolverine 59. Yeah. I don't know. Just filler book. It is what it is. I'm not going to shine you guys on and tell you everything's great. I don't know what that is. Just like I also don't know what this book is. I'm going to open it up so I can get a better sense. of what the books are, because I know there's going to be a lot of variants and exclusives, but let's see what this one actually is here. Let's see if we can pull the backboard off. I was trying to do it on camera there, but all right. Oh, it's Stuff of Nightmares. So it's a Stuff of Nightmares #1 variant, and it is, again, it's Comic Tom's exclusive. There's nothing wrong with that. He does multiple exclusives these days. Put them into a mystery box, because that works. Interesting cover. I don't really know a lot about the title, but there you go. All right. It's another one we're going to have to check. Let's see what this one is. Again, with all these Virgin covers, they don't tell you what's inside. All right, it's a Dynamite book. Also, Comic Tom and Mill Geek Comics exclusive cover. This is Ben Templesmith book. This is Lady Hell #1. Okay, Dynamite book, Lady Hell #1. All right. I mean, I don't buy a lot of Dynamite books. Probably not going to read it, but hey, these might end up in my own mystery box to give back out to you guys one of these days, because not everything's going to be for me, but that's the case when you do these mystery boxes, and you don't know what you're going to get. Just like, all right, here we go. David Mack. Recognize the artist. Don't know what the book is yet. This one's in a nice little Mylar. Here, oh, it is a Something is Killing the Children 25. Also, Tom's exclusive. So there you go. Pretty cool cover. I like Something is Killing the Children. I'll keep this one. I like David Mack. That's kind of cool. Then what else do we have? We have a little art print here, numbered 1180 out of 2100. So apparently there's 2100 of these little She-Hulk prints. Nice little add-on, I guess. What else do we got here? And Scout Comics Scoot Space Cadet #1. I'm assuming this is probably also one of his exclusives as well. I'm not going to go through the whole rigmarole of opening that one up to see. And I think that is everything. Oh, there we go. Oh, and I have the little card here. Has a little Mandalorian. Pretty fun. It gives a little, little scan me key code and all that stuff. This was the October Mystery Mail Call newsletter. So I guess I could read the newsletter if I really wanted to. Or you guys can, if you want to scan this little code. But there we go. That was my Mystery Mail Call box opening, because I forgot to cancel the subscription. So I ended up getting 3 of those. Yeah, happens. I am quite forgetful sometimes. But let's see what else I got for you. That's not the only store exclusive I bought. Now, we don't normally talk about store exclusives here, because I just don't want to leave anybody out, and I also don't want to be in a position where you got to talk up, because I'm friends with people. I'm friends with people who do create their own exclusives, and if I like them, I'm gonna buy them. That's it. Like, I'm just gonna buy it, because if I want it, I'm gonna buy it for myself. Not really investment purposes or anything like that. Maybe I'll buy 2 so I have an extra in case I want to give one away, or maybe if it does become a situation where I can make a few bucks, I will. I did buy 2 of that Bird City 8 Billion Genies. The one, the Mario one. I bought 2 copies. One was going to be for me. One was going to be to see if it hit, and that one hit. And I actually sold both of them because it was just a price I couldn't turn down. Just got too expensive. As much as I liked it, thought it was a cool homage, it just, the value just became too much. So I had to cash in. And sometimes you do that. Sometimes you regret it. Sometimes you don't. That all said, let's see what we have here. And I mentioned Bird City because even though it didn't run into Anthony at Baltimore, he was there. I'm in a fantasy football league with him as well. Did that stream where we did the draft. And yeah, if they do exclusives I like, I'm just going to buy them. Like, I'm not going to try to reach out or ask, hey, you going to give me a comp copy or anything like that. It's just not how I roll. I'm going to support you, support what you're doing by buying one, or giving you money, which I'm sure they appreciate. So the ones I like, I will just buy. Like I said, I don't tell anybody. Let's see here. Nicely done. These are very hard, dual-walled cardboard. This isn't flimsy stuff. These are, I don't know if you can hear that, lady. These are hard. It's almost felt like a wooden clipboard. That's it. All right, got that one down, and then we've got the painter's tape here. I honestly don't remember what I bought. Don't remember. Because again, you know what? It's probably going to be easier to just cut this free. It is painter's tape, so it should come away easily, but it's just taking too long. I'm getting impatient, so we're just going to take these ones off. Oh, I see what it is. Here we go. Let's go to the dual. Oh, it's no longer that. I'm sorry, I forgot to change my little thing. It's store exclusives. Store variants and store exclusives. And we're going to go to the dual screen and show you. I got this garbage pail. I don't know if this is their exclusive or just an exclusive they also were sharing in on or part of, but yeah, Garbage Pail Kids. Yeah, you know, I like the Garbage Pail Kids. I like the Mad Balls. I like this nostalgia stuff. So I like also a nice homage, and this was pretty cool. So like I said, I liked it, so I ordered it for myself. And yeah, I just ordered an extra one. And again, if it gets pricey, I'll probably try to sell it to cover the cost. And if not, well, it might end up in a box, and I'll just give it away to one of you viewers because I like giving stuff away too. You can see here, there's my extra one. So I'm just gonna put that aside for now. The extra book. And I believe I got one more store exclusive for you guys, and we're going to open that one up next. This one is from another friend of the channel. He was on the show last night as we were covering Baltimore, because I got to meet him for the first time in Baltimore, and that's Steve Horn, My Bargain Comics. And as we know, he did recently do an exclusive for an Archie book. And like I said, I liked it, so I bought it. I didn't tell him I was buying it. I just bought it because, as I said, that's what I do. I'll if I like it, I'm just gonna get it for myself. All this painter's tape, and here these two are together. Oh, sorry, as I leave that one up here, let me open these up. So you can see here, I did get. Oh, there's one more on the side. One more on the side. I got to get that one taken care of. I don't worry about rebagging and boarding these things. That's why I don't care about the tape so much, because I'm most likely just going to rebag and reboard. But here we go. Oh, get that tape. It's easy to come off tape too, so maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just take some time later and clean these up. But I did get, well, here I'll show you the Virgin first so you can see that. This is the full art. John Royal, who does a lot of the G.I. Joe variants, did this cover, and it is an homage to that Dave Stevens' Seduction of the Innocent. So this is Sorcery of the Innocent. Here's the trade dress and the Virgin. So I got a set because, like I said, I liked it, so I bought one for myself. So there we go. There's our store exclusive for today. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I even made these. Oh boy. See, I didn't really plan this out. But while we were doing the store exclusives, I should have put this up when I was opening up the other books, and then I did do one for Steve as well. So I took the time to make these, so that's why I'm showing them to you guys. So check them out. And again, if you like them, buy them. If you don't, don't. I'm not going to push anybody into anything. I'm not here to sell other people's stuff. I'm showing you what I bought. I'm showing you what I spent my money on. So tell me what you think. If you thought I wasted my money, that's fine. I mean, it's your opinion. I don't mind. I'll take everybody's opinion. But they're just comics, and it's all just, you know, for fun. And these are the things that I like, and this is the stuff that I bought. And now we're going to get into some more comics that I bought. So let's move these off of the deck here. For now, clear the board. Get into some, I'm assuming mostly variants. Now, this next one, here we go. I'll open this up. This is one that came out also recently and also hopped up in price. I know what it is because I see who it came from. So, it came through, hopped up in price. I missed it. I forgot to order it. But, oh, let me get this, hoping to get through this tape. But a friend got extra and offered one to me if I wanted it, you know, for cost. So I said, yeah, sure. Like, you want to hand it off? I will absolutely take it, considering this book I think has gone up in price quite a bit, and I'm not going to pay aftermarket prices for store exclusives like that. That's just not how I roll. It's not what I do. So I was glad to get the option to get one. All right, I got to open this up here. That's enough tape to get through. And this, as I said, sent to me by Philip Chung, who, again, he's in a fantasy football league with me. And, yeah, he sent me this. There's a lot of extra backing. So, again, nice, safe, and sound. I'm going to switch this over so you can see the book that I'm referring to, and it is this another Dave Stevens homage. Like I said, they've done a couple. That Planet Comics homage has done quite well. This one also, I think, has hit like $100, and I wasn't paying $100 for it, and nor did I. Like I said, I could pay whatever the cost was, and I don't even remember what the cost. And I threw in, for shipping as well, so Phil could send it to me. But I did get this copy, and I'm glad to have it. Thank you again, Phil. And let's get into some more. More pickups, more pickups. Let's see what else we got here. Try to go through these a little quicker. These are just going to be more variants mostly. I'm pretty sure they're mostly variants. If it's not a variant, I'll tell you that it's not a variant. But we're just going to leave up the little headline that told you these were variants because most of these are. Just going to get the tape here. Tape, tape, tape. So much tape on these things. Don't want to damage the book. Oh, it is a variant. I think it's like $5. I think I won this at auction. So I was like, you know what? Lando. It's Lando. It's David Nakayama, right? I think this is a DNA. Let me double check it. Oh no, this is Quinone. Yeah, I can't say his name. Not Nakayama, but still. 1 in 25 for Lando, Double or Nothing. That's right. The Nakayama's one of the later issues, which I'm also still looking for. But for $5, I was still, you know what? I like a 1 in 25 for $5. So I bought it. What else we got here? Again, I got a little bit more of a stack of books to get through. Not too many, so it'll be another maybe 10 minutes or so. If you guys like hanging out and checking out all the books that I bought, make fun of me for my mystery mail call forgetfulness. But like I said, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll end up doing a giveaway soon to get rid of some of these books because I do have a lot of things to give away. Marco gave me a lot of that Retailer Summit stuff to give away on the channel, and we just haven't gotten around to it or come up with a plan as of yet of what to do with it. So I'll figure it out. If he doesn't give me any insight, I'm just going to do it soon. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for some giveaway announcements here on the channel. You know I like giving stuff away. Man, this book is really taped in here. So let's see if I can get it free. Get it free so I can show you my next purchase. What book is this? Oh, I was actually looking forward to this. I forgot I was looking for this for a while, and then I saw it on somebody's feed. I don't know whose feed it was, but on IG. Again, I check out your guys' stuff. So if you got cool books, tag me and share because I love seeing cool stuff. Somebody had gotten one of these or sharing it at least, so I figured, you know what, I gotta go find one, and I did. So this is a Dirty Pair. Also going back to that Dave Stevens homage, which I know this is a long stretch to go from Dave Stevens doing Planet Comics 1, then Adam Hughes did the homage on Dirty Pair #1, the variant. This is a variant for issue 3. This is Bruce Timm. This is not an homage that I'm aware of. This is just a really cool Bruce Timm cover. Here, go up this way. So I grabbed this, and I think this is like $11 or something like that. Again, I try to remember. I'm not ashamed to admit when how much I pay for books. Because I paid it. You guys can check. Like I buy a lot of stuff on eBay, and you see these books and you look it up, you can most likely figure it out. But I think it was like $11, somewhere around there. So take a look at that. Check that book out while I move on to the next package and see what we got here. Texas. It's not my comic shop, so it's not that. This is something else. Probably another purchase of mine. Let's see. We got here more and more tape. Let's get through the tape. Again, a little handy dandy box cutter. Oh, more tape. Tape and things in here. Yeah, I got plenty of Geminis these days, so I'm not trying to save these. I'm just getting through them. I know some people like to save and reuse them, and really nothing wrong with it. I used to. It's just, like I said, I just found it easier to just buy my own big box of Geminis and work through them. Yeah, when I do the occasional sale, whether it be on I've done whatnot, but I'm just kind of tired of it, so I'm probably just gonna go back to listing most things on eBay. Here we go. Here, there's still tape all over this thing, so I don't want to put it on top of the other books. So we'll move these out of the way first, and then we're gonna get to sharing it. Sorry, I'm looking a little bit unorganized here. I'm not even talking into the mic, so you probably sound like I'm 3 miles away. But here we go. Yes, it's a Rogue One. Regular Rogue One. That's not why I bought this. This was a lot. I have 2 books. I didn't buy it for this. I bought it because I wanted this 1 in 25. So it came with it. So I got the Dodson 1 in 25. I think I mentioned it on Star Wars because Wayseeker was like, "Did you buy the damaged one?" I was like, "Yep, I bought the damaged one." This one does have some damage on it. Let me see if I can find it. I don't even remember where the damage was. It's not like really, really terrible. And again, for the price that I paid, it was worth it to me. Yeah, I don't even see it. I mean, it's not a 9.8. I can, you see a little bit of wear on the on the book there. Yeah, the corners aren't super duper sharp, but still, it presents nicely. It is a book that I wanted, so this is the 1 in 25 Dodson. So I got the Rogue One Dodson because, like I said, I liked it. I can't remember how much I paid for it. You can search. You can see the lot. That again, I bought this on eBay. You want to check for the price? You can go check it because you just check for the Dodson and you'll see it. And it wasn't that bad. I think it was at auction. I was like, okay. I threw a bid down, and then nobody else outbid me, so I won. There it goes. I got it. All right. Now, next. Oh, overseas. So I got some overseas stuff here. Let's see what we got to share here if I can open this. All right. All right. I can safely cut through here. Nice little package. Book seam there. I think it's a... These are some auctions. If I'm remembering correctly, there were some auctions. And again, once I see a seller has stuff that I like, I'll try to win multiple things. So this way I can spread that shipping out over multiple books, which is what I did here. So I asked them, hey, do you mind waiting? Because you have some more auctions ending in a couple of days. And most sellers will be fine with that, as long as you don't push it too long, like you're waiting. Can you wait 3 months for me to pay you? No, it's like, I just want to wait a couple of days to see if these other auctions end. So not only can I save money on shipping, but also save them the effort of not having to do multiple packages, because it could be a pain. So it's easier to just put multiple books into one package than try to do 5 or 6 individuals. Maybe it's just too logical, I guess. All right, this is just a few variants that I purchased, so I'm just going to start throwing them down. Random stuff. I believe this is a 1 in 25 Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And like most of these were just cheap. Like they're auction, and I threw down a bid to see what was what. And I ended up winning a couple of these. So there, I bought that Buffy. Let's see what else we got here. If I can get this tape off. All right, that's another one. There's just so much tape. Sorry, I'm struggling here, but I didn't plan for this. Oh, there we go. And I'm gonna have to rebag and board these anyway, so just cut through the tape if I can cut through the tape. Also, recommendation: don't put packaging tape on the bags and boards because you're never getting it off. Like, it's never coming off. Here, we got an Optimus Prime RI. I like the IDW RIs, and when they're cheap, $5 or less, I'm throwing bids down, and I'm gonna see if I can win. Here's another one. Somebody had mentioned this series to keep an eye out for it, and it is an IDW run, and this is an RI for Fistful of Blood. This is an odd title. There's some pretty cool covers in this run. I was going to cover it one of these days on Hidden Gems, and it still probably will. But this is an RI for number 3. This is an Eastman cover, and again, it was like $5 or less, and I was like, okay. So threw a bid down, and luckily I won. So ended up getting that one for myself. But the real reason why I started buying from this seller was because I found one of these, and I've covered these on Chasing Ghosts. I think I've started, or it's still in the works. These movie homages of the Power Rangers. So here I got this movie homage here for Go Power Rangers. This is 16 candles, I believe. Little homage, and they're like 1 in 10s. It's just not. It's easy to find. You don't see them all that often. And again, this is pretty cheap. And I figured I'd throw down a bid, and I won. So I got a few books. Now, the seller had some other stuff too, and I didn't want, like I said, I didn't want to push it. So those were one lot. I waited, and they had more stuff ending again on more days after, like the end. And I didn't want to keep asking, like, hey, can you keep holding? So I ended up paying the shipping for that run, and I ended up throwing down some more bids and some other stuff, and I got some more. So these are also from the same seller that I won other auctions for a few days later. So let's see what we got here. I don't remember. Again, I don't remember everything. Hopefully there's not as much tape on these ones as there were on those last ones, because, man, I was struggling. Well, you guys are watching. You saw how I was struggling. Let's get through that. Okay. The tape off there. Yep, no, there's... Well, it's not the thick packaging tape, so hopefully I can cut through it. And try not to damage the books while I do. Let's see what we got here. Oh, random stuff. Again, sometimes when I see a random book, and if it's mildly interesting, I will just throw a bid down. So, late in the run, I think I only ran a couple issues beyond this, but issue 25, Gem and the Holograms, retailer incentive. May not be the sexiest cover in the world, but I thought it was kind of fun, and I like getting cheap variants that are not that easy to find. I don't know, because why not? Here is a Lost Light IDW variant. Again, these are like a couple of bucks. Did not pay a lot. Did not pay a lot for these. And I think I needed this G.I. Joe Sierra Muerte #2. You guys know I got the #1, that Cobra Commander cover, and I do got the #3. I wasn't sure if I had the #2 RI, so now I got all the RIs for that. And the real reason is because I don't remember where I saw this, but I wanted to get this Tank Girl, and this is from the UK. I think it's a Forbidden Planet exclusive. I liked it, so I grabbed this Tank Girl Virgin book. So that's what started the second batch, was this book right here. And then I just added in a couple of bids on other stuff to see what I would win. I didn't win everything. There was other auctions that went off, and I got outbid. But as I said, if it's an auction, I got a price, I'll throw a bid down, and if it meets it, it meets it. If it gets exceeded, yeah, all right, maybe I could have put another $1 down and I could have won, but who knows at that point. So I just go with my best offer at the start and then see what happens. All right, almost through. Almost through. Got two more little packages here to open. Let's see. I don't even know what this is or where this is from, but it's from New York. Let's see what this is. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is what this is. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did do the Substack. Founder level, initial founder levels for Tiny Onion, James Tinian's book that he was doing on there. Got a bunch of variants. I know I talked about them. I think I sold a few on Whatnot. I have a few from that. Those exclusives you can only get through there. I did it for the first year, and it was just too pricey. I couldn't keep it up. It was $250 for a year. At the time when I did it, I had extra money lying around for whatever. So I said, you know what? Screw it. I'll give it a try. Something new, something different. Gave it a shot. That was the first one I did. And then like a couple days later, I also did the is it Hickman? There's 3 worlds, the 3 me whatever. I don't even remember what it's called, but founders level. So I do got all of that stuff that they sent me here. So I got this little looks like a magazine program design here. I'm trying to see if I can show you. I mean, it's signed. You can see they all signed it here. And I'm sorry, I was not unprepared. I was unprepared because I didn't know what this was going to be. The 3 worlds, 3 moons. There you go. And this, story and everything. Let me see. What is this? Story and concepts. So we got Mike Del Mundo, Jonathan Hickman, Mike Huddleston, and it is like a. Let's see here. It's like a big oversized comic here. It's pretty cool. I mean, all this stuff was like digital, so I got to read stuff. There was like message boards and things like that. Kind of cool. But there is also a sealed hardcover included in here as well. You know what? Maybe it's better if I show it this way. Sorry. So we got the signature, got the hardcover. You see, pretty sturdy, pretty cool looking. I'm gonna crack this open so I can read it. And there's something else in here. I don't know. Maybe this is a print or something. It's sealed. I don't know if I should open it. Well, I guess I'll open it, because what else am I going to do with it? I guess I can look up other people so they can tell me what's in there, and I can leave it sealed. But, oh well, I just ripped the paper. Let's see what this is. Oh, I think they're signed prints. Oh, that's pretty cool. It would be nice to get these kinds of things framed and put up. But yeah, there is a signature down here. And you see here, also signed. So there were a couple of prints. Just with, oh, no. The 2, and then, oh, what is this? It's numbered 897 out of 1,000. So 3 of them signing this big sticker. I think it's a sticker or something or other. It looks like it's a reverse. I don't know what this is. I'll have to look into it. But pretty cool nonetheless. Pretty cool nonetheless. So, was not expecting that. That's why I didn't know what this was. I was like, I don't know what this could be. But all right, we'll put this aside here. And one last thing. One last thing to open. Just a package from Midtown. This is, I think, this week's books that I ordered. Some stuff that, we'll see. See if I can remember what I ordered from Midtown. A lot of bubble wrap here. Get through. Why is this so heavy? I didn't realize I ordered that much. This might not be very exciting stuff, but we will see. Let's see. Oh, here's the thing. I'll put these books down here. They sometimes put the books in backwards so they can get to the barcode. So it is this hack and slash hot shots. Like it was in this way. So that's why I was like, what is this? Oh, it's hack and slash hot shorts. Here, I'm gonna fix it so I can put it in how I think it should be in the bag. I grabbed the, it was still there, the B cover for Visions, because I didn't actually pick up the B cover when I was buying it. I got the A cover, and you saw I got the New York, the Virgin version. I also asked for the Halloween books here, so the Trick or Read books. So, you got the Strange Academy one, and these are free books they have every year, and a lot of these are repeats of things that they've done before, like the Afra. Pretty cool. Spidey and His Amazing Friends. This has a mask on the back of it, and it's kind of fun. What else we got here? And we got another Spider-Man. Yeah, those are free, so I just added them to the pile. This is an old book that was there. I figured it was Serpentor. I sometimes look for older G.I. Joe books, and I was like, all right, I'll get this. So, Cobra World Order, the first part. Oh, there's a backwards book. This is a Godzilla. Oh, no, not Godzilla. Sorry. This is Sonic. I don't know. I've been buying Sonic comics lately. You guys have seen that I've been picking up variants where I find them, but this is just regular run B cover. Oh, here's another Halloween book that was mixed in. Boom Girl. Oh, looks like this will be the another Sonic book that I just gonna get to read yet. Scrapnik. Again, sorry this is a little not organized, but just kind of wrapping up here. So I grabbed that. Nothing exciting. I'm sorry. Probably should have finished with the Midtown order, but it's the box that was on the bottom. So most recent thing. I got this in today. Far Cry. Apparently this is a connecting cover. I think it's Lyrics Lee did this. I don't know. Just kind of caught my eye. So I played a lot of Far Cry, the games. So I thought, you know what, video game comics. I got a soft spot for that stuff. So I ordered it. This was just here. This is not exciting either. This is just a once in future issue 29 because I usually pre-order books through DCBS like ahead of time, and sometimes I forget to do an order and I miss a month, and then that month I got to scramble to grab all the stuff that I usually just get for my reading run, to read run. It should be more. It's a more apt title is to read because I don't have time. But once in future 29, I missed it, so I had to go and pick that up. And then the last book they put in here in this handy dandy thick plasticky thing. I mentioned this as one to watch just because I don't know why I bought this. Sometimes you do things you don't know why, and this is one of those cases. So I bought this because it was sold out in a lot of places. I mentioned this on TAC last night. This is the version 1 in 50 for this super thick. Like this thing is thick. This thick cardstock. This is Cross Gen Tales #1. It's just I think reprints from the Cross Gen times here. Maybe some new tales in here. Now it looks like a lot of reprints because that's usually what these books are, and it's a 1 in 50. So I felt like, you know what? How many people are going to order this? So I did. I ordered one. Figured, what the heck, right? And that is the last thing in the box. The last thing that I bought. Doesn't really fit in this bag and board all that well, but there it is. Probably overpaid. I mean, it paid over ratio. I think it was like $60 or something like that. But still felt like it would be hard to match. If you look at the copies that they're asking out there, they're asking like 160 and like $200 for this. All of the shops that do pre-orders for this variant were sold out. Like the Comic Mints and the Golden Apples, they're all sold out, asking like the $50, $40, kind of range where it might have been more palatable. Some $60 are also sold out. So Midtown still had it. They let me order one, so I ordered one, and I figured, oh, what the heck? Who knows? Maybe this will be one of those weird ghosts that I can hang on to forever, and it becomes worth a lot, or maybe it becomes worth nothing. Regardless, I threw some money at it, and here it is in my collection. And with that all said, that's everything that I got. More than enough, I'm sure. Thanks for hanging in there and checking this out. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you all. Come back next week. The boys will be back in their regularly scheduled slot, and you can check out Mailcall Madness with Dom and Jedi, and they'll go through their boxes, maybe some oddball reviews. They like to cover the stuff that nobody else on the channel is covering, or at least try to. So that's the kind of mandate that Jedi has put on it. Like they'll review the movies nobody else wants to review. They'll look at the stuff that nobody else wants to look at. But check it out. They do some fun stuff, covering a lot of toys. And Dom buys a lot of collectibles. I mean, Jedi is not too shabby at buying stuff too. But check out their show every Friday in this time slot. And with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. Make sure you guys check out SNS tomorrow, Star Wars on Sunday, and then hopefully, if I get everything done, I'll get back to my regular schedule: Hidden Gems Monday, Chasing Ghosts Tuesday, Tack Wednesday, Dollar Bin Digging, etc. So again, thanks. I'll see you guys later.